Welcome to One Tarot. Hi everyone, I hope you're okay. This is a general intuitive tarot reading for January 2020 for the sign of Leo. The cards that I'm using this month are the Rider-Waite tarot cards and the Aquarian deck tarot cards, and at the end of the reading I'm going to be shuffling the Law of Attraction cards to give you an additional message. Let's have a look to see what cards come out for you. And the first card is Temperance, and the second card is the Fool, followed by the Tower. Okay, right. I feel a lot of you, there is changes for a lot of Leos as you go into the new year. But what I'm feeling here is that any changes you need to take gently. Take tiny steps. Make sure that you feel balanced and harmonious with any changes that are going to present themselves to you. Make sure that you want this calmness as you go into the month. I do feel that perhaps you're being guided, so just take it steady, be patient, whatever your situation is, and take little steps. Don't be in a hurry. Things need to be taken gently, and make sure that you feel balanced and harmonious within yourself. It could be a connection for some of you it could be connection with overseas. It doesn't have to be, but it could be connected with travel for some of you. But whatever your particular situation is, take it steady, be gentle with yourself, and keep that harmonious balance with everything. The next card is the next card is the Fool. So I do feel there's new things around, there's new opportunities around, there's new beginnings. Some of you might even be going on an adventure. It might involve overseas travel. But whatever your situation is, I feel that this change, I feel as if you're going to be taking a leap of faith and trusting in the universe that it's all going to be how it should be. But make sure you keep this calmness about you. That's what I feel I need to say, because the Tower card is here, and this can represent really quite drastic changes. And with you, I do feel perhaps it's an internal change, but things are changing, whether it's internally or externally. But the way things were, something wasn't working, and something's got to be restructured, and something has to now be built on a firmer foundation, and rebuilt, because it wasn't working before. And like I said, it could be an internal change. You're changing the way you are, but as you go through these changes, make sure that you keep calm and don't take on too much. Take on little steps at a time. Whatever the situation is for you, just be patient with all these changes. And the next card out is the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So this is telling me that I feel somebody's coming in with some news. There might be some information that you're gathering. There could be an air sign coming in with a message. It could be Libra, Aquarius or Gemini, or you could be communicating. It might be to do with a connection with overseas for some of you. Generally, I do feel that you're going to find information out. You need to communicate whatever the situation is around you. Communication is going to be very important. Gathering information and perhaps sharing ideas. The next card here is the Queen of Pentacles, so maybe there's earth signs around you, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, but maybe what you're communicating about is perhaps your security, your finances, how you're going to feel comfortable and feel secure. So I do feel for a lot of you there's an internal change, and this change is all about you feeling comfortable and secure and protected. And the next card out is the King of Pentacles. So it could be affecting your financial position. There could be somebody who's a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn around you. But I do feel that you're wanting to feel really comfortable, secure. You want to be able to communicate what it is, what you want on that level, what you're after, your security, your stability, and what it is that makes you feel comfortable and secure. And you're perhaps communicating about your what it is that you're wanting regarding your material comforts. And the next cards are the two of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Chariot. So I feel there's indecision. So I feel that you need to gather information, find out as much information as you can, because I feel as if you're still going to be undecided about whatever your situation is. You're still indecision. Perhaps you're not seeing the options that are available to you. And also I feel with the Nine of Swords here, there's past situations that you're still worried about. Some anxiety, worries from the past is still on your mind. So I do feel that's having an influence on you being undecided about something, undecided about decisions that you're perhaps wanting to make, but you're perhaps not ready to make those decisions at the moment because there's something connected from the past that still is on your mind. So maybe it's not quite the right time to make a decision at the moment for some of you. Excuse me. And the Chariot here, this is telling me that perhaps it could be, for some of you, it could be connected with your home, your domestic situation. But I do feel that you're going to start really focusing on what it is that you want and your dream, your goal, what you want to achieve. And you're going to, all these worries that are around you at the moment, I feel as if you're going to really try and focus on the future as to the past, and see where you're going to be successful, and it could be related to family, home or a domestic situation for some of you. And the last cards are the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and again the Nine of Swords. So by the end of the month, I feel for some of you, you're perhaps communicating more positively. There's going to be, the energy is going to be shifting and you're feeling more positive. Perhaps you're going to receive some positive news. For some of you also, it could be connected with something to do with overseas, but definitely things are, you're feeling more positive, things are happening quicker, and there's more optimism, I feel. For some of you, there might be an air sign around you. She could be, or they could be, an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra, or perhaps it's you having to make logical decisions regarding what's positive, something to do with the future and what's positive for the future, and perhaps communicate in a positive way regarding the future. I do feel that you're perhaps having to be very decisive about what it is that you're wanting to happen in the future. I do feel, for others of you, there's an air sign around you, perhaps giving you some positive news, and she's communicating positive news to you, perhaps, or it doesn't have to be a she, it could be a he, but definitely you're thinking in a very logical way by the end of the month, because I feel these worries are still around, and so you're trying to really be clear in what it is that you need to communicate, and and not based on what's gone on in the past. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the Law of Attraction cards, and this one's come out, and it says, I do not need to monitor my thoughts. So, rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling. For if you should choose a thought not in harmony with your broader intentions, you will feel the discord, and then you can redirect your thought to something that feels and therefore serves you better. It's appropriate for what I've been trying to explain here, I think. Right, okay, so I hope that resonated for some of you. I want to wish you all a wonderful 2020 and a really good January 2020. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.